Hi, this is part one of Issue Navigator. So, Issue Navigator offers a very easy mechanism to search for issues using JQL or basic search. But even before understanding the search mechanisms, let's go ahead and understand some of the navigation components of Issue Navigator. To show Issue Navigator up on the screen, go to Search Work Items. Under Filters on the left-hand side panel of the instance, you just go ahead and click on Work Items, and the Issue Navigator pops up on the screen. So you would be able to see the search mechanisms like the basic search, the JQL, and also using the search button or bar itself to search for work items or issues ideally, right? So from there, let's go ahead and explore the apps option, which allows you to go ahead and view all this set of issues in Google Sheets. You can go ahead and just click on open in Google Sheets, and it will ask you to allow opening them in a new tab, and you click on allow, and here you go. Now this is going to load a couple of seconds over here. Allow access, and you should be able to see all the issues showing up over here. If you see here, you have all the fields showing up, all the issues showing up over here, right? So that is how apps could be used to kind of show all these issues in Excel or Google Sheets ideally. Now we have a share option, which allows you to share the set of issues to a person or a group of people. You could just go ahead and click on share and say email ID to which you would like to share the issues. It could be multiple email IDs if you would like a bulk messaging kind of thing, and put a message over here, which is totally optional, and click on share. Next, you also have a copy link, which allows you to copy the link of all these set of issues that could be pasted either in an email, maybe in Slack, or Microsoft Teams or any other like collaboration tools kind of thing, right? Very easy to kind of send across the list of issues to the other person in the organization. Moving on from there, we have an export option, which allows you to export all the issues in various formats. It could be XML, RSS, CSV, HTML, and Excel CSV also, right? So all these options, just click on one of them, and you could see all these issues pop kind of being exported in that format. Next, we have the viewing of the issues. So there are two kinds of views for the issues in the issue navigator. One is a list view, and the other is a detailed view. If you click on list view, if you see all these issues are appearing one after the other, like in a table format, ideally, right? If you go to detailed view, this kind of changes a little bit, and you could see all the issues in the left hand side panel a little bit, like a small column, and you can click on each of these issues to view them in full form with all the details ideally on your right hand side. So it gives you an issue total issue view over here, or the work item view over here completely. You can choose either of the one based upon how comfortable you are with viewing the details of the issues. I'll go back to list view over here, and there are but certain set of configurations that you can do to the table in the list view. The first thing that you could go ahead and do is configure the columns. If you'd like to add additional columns to this view, or remove any column, any set of existing columns, then you could go ahead and click on configure columns, and select the columns that you would like to add. Suppose I would say probably the sprint option, and I would want to add the issue color. um, Maybe I would like to add the epic name, epic status, right? You could just click on those columns, and they're going to appear on the right hand side of the table. So there is another way to go ahead and add columns. You could just place your cursor between two columns, and if you would see a add column plus option. When you click on this, you could go ahead and add columns in the same way as we did right now. The other configuration that you could do is move these columns to the left and to the right. In the sense, I could just go ahead and put my cursor on one of these column headers and drag this and drop it to the left, right? If you drag updated, you can drop it to the right, right? So you could move these columns based upon how you would like to view them. And one of the important thing is once your view is ready, you could go ahead and download them, like we just seen, like export them or kind of view them in Google Sheets and Excel. So you're like playing around with the columns and setting up all the configurations so that you want the view how you would like, and then download them and view the data in Excel or a Google or a HTML format ideally. One of the other options that you have on this list view on these columns is to go ahead and sort the issues at the field at the column level. So you could go ahead and sort oldest to newest or newest to oldest. Suppose you would like to view all the created ones, the oldest ones at the top, you could go ahead and sort them, or newest ones at the top, you could again go ahead and sort them. There are other few options that you could go ahead and see on the issue navigator. When you click on the three dots over here, more actions, you could go ahead and view these work items as a chart, bulk change the work items, and import work items from CSV ideally, right? So these are three different things that you could do on Issue Navigator, which we are going to talk in the next tutorial. And you could go ahead and also do uh, going back to the older search. So Jira had like this version, when we also have another version which was looking totally different. So I could just go ahead and select something over here and let's say skip all of this. And if you now reload this page, it's going to load. And this is how the issue navigators was looking previously. Now you could go ahead and just switch it back to clicking on switch to improved one, or you could just go back and click on the three dots once again and say switch to new issue search. So this will again turn back everything to what we have as of now. So in the upcoming session, we are going to talk about bulk actions, view work items as chart, and we also have another session that will include importing work items from CSV. So stay tuned for all these sessions. Have a great day. Bye.